Man, another day on this island with that undress. This is his home.
I know, and he's gone.
Is he too good for his home?
He acting like he is.
This is his home.
He's just so Spanish.
I wish he could answer us. This is your home.
Man,
Suck my white undress.
contract.
Piece of mother
I'm
hole.
punk island. Where is he from?
Mother.
Who needs him? Who needs him? Right?
Stupid Spanish son of a...
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of SOS VHS. I'm here with Pete and Doc. We're on the island. Undress is nowhere to be found. Last time we saw him, he was walking into the ocean. We had just talked about Castaway, but we're here this week to talk about a 90s favorite, one of Adam Sandler's first times on the silver screen, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, man. Man, I Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite comedies. And Doc, my eyes lit up when you said that Happy Gilmore, on our last episode, you said, hey, I love Happy Gilmore. I'm like, oh, we're doing Happy Gilmore.
Actually, this is my first time seeing it. No.
Okay. Oh my God, Doc.
I was like, dog, no.
Dude, my heart just dropped. It made me I'm like sweating now. Oh, shit.
No, yeah, Happy Gilmore. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan as far as all his movies.
Yeah.
You know, even though Ridiculous Six is one of wasn't.
Yeah, that one.
It was like, yeah, and Little Nicky kind of was like, you know, but
He's just talking like this the whole movie.
he do that all the time.
Yeah.
When did you first see Happy Gilmore in theaters? Like in Detroit?
I don't even know if I saw it in theaters first, because I don't think I got on Adam Sandler heavy until like.
Hold on a second. You said theater?
Yeah.
They say it like a British royalty.
Oh, it did?
Also, Mia says theater.
What do you call it?
Theater.
Oh, theater. Oh,
Theater.
okay.
Yeah, I don't say theater.
So
Interesting.
Doc Willis and Mia Malkova say theater.
Yeah.
In the theater.
Y'all are
Yeah.
cultured.
Good to know. Maybe we should start saying theater.
Yeah, theater.
Well, if you want to be proper. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes,
So you saw it later in life.
yeah, I saw it I started watching it when it came out on HBO.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then from that, I just was like, oh.
Where were you living?
Huh?
Where were you living when you had HBO?
I think I was still in Detroit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I was still in Detroit, and Waterboy really took me over. Once I seen Waterboy, I was like, that's it.
So
Fan
good.
for life. I was like, this dude is fucking, Adam's hilarious, bro.
That was the best movie ever.
And this,
Waterboy, yeah.
oh man, and this is his second movie. He did Billy Madison. He did Happy Gilmore. Started Happy Madison Productions with his writing partner Tim Herlihy, who he did all his films with. Writing partner.
Yeah.
They met in NYU and they were rooming together. Tim Herlihy was actually writing, would feed him stuff for some of his stand-up. So that's how far back they went.
Okay.
Tim Herlihy did stuff on SNL. If you ever see the Herlihy Boy SNL sketch with Adam Sandler and Chris Farley, so funny, so good.
I've never seen it.
You probably have, because it's a legendary sketch.
Okay.
Where Chris Farley, obviously goes off. It's basically Adam Sandler it's a house sitting kind of thing. Like, hey, I want to house sit for you. Please let me water your plants. Please,
Okay.
I'll water your plants. And then Chris Farley, let the boy water your plants, please.
Yeah.
Chris Farley,
Please.
man, go.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description. Got to see it. But that's based off of his friend, right? And writing partner. And they've written all these movies together. So they started Happy Madison Productions. Dennis Dugan, is another staple. Directed Happy Gilmore, directed Big Daddy.
Okay.
Just a lot of
Right after the
Adam
Waterboy.
Sandler
Yeah.
films. So this is Happy Madison Productions. This is finally we're let's do this. This made $41 million. It cost $12 million. So it was box office success.
Yeah.
After SNL, so let's give it a shot. Let's do this. Let's
That's
make
awesome.
this.
That's cool.
When something comes together and it's genuine like that, those tend to be the best of everything. When it's just genuine, when you see people just try to force things together, but when it's a natural process, like Friends, and you see the Ben Stiller, his appearance in there, and it's just the whole connection is just this sets the pace, for the tone for the movie. I was gonna say, what's crazy about Happy Gilmore 2 is that came out in 96.
96, that's right.
And then, like in the beginning when his dad get killed with the puck, it's so crazy because in 2002, a little girl actually got killed by a hockey puck at the Ohio Columbus. Remember that? You don't know nothing about that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, she got killed by she was the first person.
Like 9/11 footage. I was still like,
yeah, you still.
Yeah, so it's,
9/11 fucking good.
Shock and awe, Bush's shock. I was watching 24 Bush's shock and awe footage on CNN.
Okay.
Waiting for Conan to be on Family Guy,
Yeah.
Seinfeld rerun. So I missed.
That's fresh out there. That's fresh off the year after. So still was still intense back then. But yeah,
It got buried.
Got buried.
Buried under the rubble.
Yeah. And when I saw that, I was like,
Wait,
oh my
I thought
God.
you knew this girl or something.
No, I don't know her. I just remember that the little girl getting killed by the hockey puck in 2002.
Are you the only one that made the connection? This happened to Happy Gilmore's dad.
Yeah, because I'm just like, her family can never watch that movie. Yeah, you know what I mean? At the beginning, it's like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, fuck, man.
That is such
a great movie, and you can't even watch the beginning. It's like, oh my God, they can't even watch that.
I think you're
bro.
the first person, though, to ever make that connection.
Yeah.
The movie had been out a while at that point.
No,
Every time I see that scene, I'm going to be like,
yeah,
somebody died. Somebody died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like the first person to ever be killed by a hockey puck in the NHL. So it's
God, why am I laughing?
I don't know. It's not even funny, but it's just that
You know what? You're rubbing off on me.
Nothing can be 0%, so it's probably a good thing it happened, so it doesn't happen again for a long
well, yeah,
time.
they really made strong preparations to make sure nobody ever gets hit again. I think they raised the glasses and
no women in the front.
thicker, made them thicker, and so.
Wait, the women have to be thicker in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
put them up there.
so no white bitches in the first 5 rows.
Unless you're from Tennessee. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy, shit, in Tennessee, I love you. Don't be on there like, hey, Doc, hey, shit. Easy.
There's a sign, got to be this thick.
I feel like there's like white thick bitches. That's like becoming like you don't just have to live in Georgia or Texas to see that anymore. Like that's like starting to become a thing everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. And because of the illegal BBLs, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in Houston, like
You think everybody's getting them illegal?
not everyone, but they're so cheap that there's a huge black market for it. I saw it on this great show on National Geographic.
Yeah.
But
it's getting a lot of deaths for that because of that too.
Yeah, because it's just some Mexican girl in a hotel going like, Mamacita, come here, and she put some. I said Mexican because that was on the news.
This guy is just going. Fucking Carlos.
Well, anyways, that intro with the puck scene. What's so great about that opening scene? It's so matter of fact. When his dad dies, it's like after the funeral. It just progresses. It's like, hey, here we're filming it. It's exposition.
Music's
but you
too.
don't mind it. It's like, oh, I'm the only person that tried to stab somebody with my skate. It's like giving all this like stuff that
It's Sandler.
It's just going, hey, here's who I am. Here's what. Here's information, but it's okay. It's expositional, but I don't care. It's fun.
They don't let you wallow in the death. That's why.
Yeah,
it's
and
quick.
It's like,
it's bang bang, and you like for a minute. I'm like, what? Oh, his father got killed. I didn't even know. Like I knew, but I didn't know. It's like it goes so fast.
That's
you don't even pay
comedy
attention.
world.
Yeah.
I love that about comedy.
Yeah. They go right to the jokes.
All the jobs he had, and he's doing that thing.
Yeah,
I love when he's the security guard and he's poking it in the guy's face. It's like, I'd do something like that. I like that. That was funny. Right off the bat, you're like, okay, I know the tone of this movie, which it carries throughout. Right? It's that 90s comedy that's goofy, but it's a cult classic. Movies aren't made this way anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just don't see this. So when you rewatch,
is it because they've made too many, or is it because people watching them now can basically predict them so easily? Because I think a story about a down and out guy coming up and defeating like kind of a mean person or whatever, it's just a silly story and it's goofy, but it's even if you don't think you're learning something from Happy Madison, you definitely are if you're watching it and listening. It's seeping into you. It's just, you know what I mean? It's saying like, don't make fun of like the goofy guy who doesn't like make the hockey team. Like that guy's like, he's funny. What, you're going to make fun of the Adam Sandler in your everyday life? That's not cool.
Yeah, and this is different than Billy Madison. He plays a rich kid, right? A little less relatable. And this is like, oh, I'm trying to help my grandma.
But even in Billy Madison, it's like, why would you be mean to that guy? He's like a nice guy in reality. You know what I mean? That's Sandler.
No, he wasn't. That dude was like the Bob Probert of on steroids.
Yeah,
you know what it is from
his dad hated
Red Wings. Bob Probert, if you don't know, from the Red Wings was our enforcer. He used to fight all the time. He died in a car crash. Anyway, rest in peace.
Oh my
I'm just
God!
coming with bad news left and right.
I was just driving by a car crash area on Ventura. It's where all these athletes always die in the middle of the night.
Oh my God!
There are girls speeding, and it's this corner. I'm just sorry, guys.
Vaping and shit.
Well, hey, come on.
Smoky Saloon over here.
We're not doing Grandma's Boy, so take it easy.
Give me a hit, Carlos.
I love that movie.
Give Gen Z Skeleton a hit. He's got a vape.
There you go.
But he's like overly aggressive.
There it is.
His anger, his anger primarily comes from, I think, the disappointment of not being good. And then it was so fucking funny is like he's trying to be a hockey player and he can't skate.
I know.
That shit is hilarious.
Do you think he would get accused today of like violence against women? Like in today's culture, Happy Gilmore? Like, because he yells at women a lot. Like, he's like too, like... I mean, I'm more trying to make a joke right now.
Yeah. I mean, I know you are, but just wasn't funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
No, I don't think, because it's... here's the thing, man. It's if we pretend like this doesn't occur in the world, and to be the greatest comedian is the one that can master tragedy, right?
Yeah.
So if you can take something as pure as that and as gut wrenching as that and bring laughter from it, do it. But you gotta be good at it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like he was good enough for like you didn't even notice it. Like when he's on the intercom and she's leaving him, he's like and then he's going off and then he's like, wait a minute, I'm sorry. He's so bipolar.
Yeah. Such a great scene.
I was mad. That shit was so funny, man, to me.
With the Asian woman next morning.
And then he sleeps with her.
Yeah.
That's so funny. What, you don't want breakfast? so good. It's those little bits, those little moments that make this movie so great. It's so silly. It's like, why is that there? It doesn't matter. It's funny. Man, I always think about the guy that's always shaking his head, right? The guy that's just like, what are you doing?
Oh,
that's a real life golfer, actually, Lee Trevino. But he's like throughout the film just going, especially when Chubbs dies, right? He's just like down there going.
Oh, yeah.
I love Kevin Nealon in it. So he's so good.
Yeah. Kevin was really
incredible,
on point with it. I was gonna say too, the greatest thing, like people don't know. A lot of people don't know that Adam is a stand-up. They know now because he has stand-up series on Netflix, but he started like that. But you can see, as a stand-up comedian, you can see the way his mind works by the callbacks he was doing. Like, for example,
interesting.
I read about, so you know Chubbs with Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
That arm cut off is a callback to Predator when he got his arm shot off in Predator. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
so
like
good.
The callbacks are just amazing in that movie. It's so fun because he actually did it with Little Nicky too. Remember when Carl's in heaven? That's a callback to that's a callback to. I'm like, fucking guy is mine. Just to trigger those little laughs.
Yeah.
That's stand-up comedy.
What he also set up, you know, where his grandma in the opening, like filmed footage, his grandma's wearing the Gene Simmons kiss mask with the tongue. When he has that go to your happy place and he's in a bad place and it's Shooter McGavin there.
Yeah.
And his grandma's wearing the kiss mask and Shooter McGavin like deep throats the tongue. You're like, oh, that's a childhood memory. So he's like, and it cuts back to him going, God, no. that scene, oh my God. And Christopher McDonald is so good in this movie. He is just, the timing, everything that he does is just perfect.
But to think that who were they going to have? Kevin Costner at first. That's who they were trying to get.
That's right.
Yeah, for him, I was like, I don't think Kevin would have pulled that off.
No way, man.
No, not funny enough.
And Christopher McDonald didn't want to do it at first because he was kind of being typecast as a villain. Because he's just good at it. He's just really good at it.
Yeah.
But then he had won a golf tournament at some point. He goes in the locker room and calls his agent and goes, you know what, is that golf movie still on the table? Because I just won a tournament and I'm feeling a little shooterish. And he takes the part and nails it, man.
That's so funny.
I feel like the movie wouldn't be as good without him.
I agree.
He adds so much to it.
Stealing scenes is just like what you have to do when you're not like the first or second lead in a movie, and he kind of just does it in spades. Like that's like what makes a movie whole, in my opinion. If you're not getting like A++ performances out of like your side characters, like it's really gonna suffer, in my opinion, and your career will suffer. Like that's how people make their career.
He said it was one of the best decisions of his career. To do so.
Yeah, that's cool.
That guy Lee Trevino, that guy that's like shaking his head, he said he regrets doing it because he's like, oh, I didn't know there was so much cursing, and he's kind of a square. He's like, oh, I regret doing there's so much, so it's so crude and yeah.
Why do people? It's a movie. Like I get it to some degree, but at the same time, it's like it's a movie. It's not real.
Doc, this is
what would
old
you
golfer,
not put up with, Doc, in a movie? Like, have you seen Euphoria?
No.
It's like there's like kind of like graphic shows like that, like teenagers like having sex and like doing like heroin, shit like that. Like, what is like your line?
See, a show like Euphoria, if that happens in the show, the more real it is. See, the problem is sensationalization of things.
That's a very Gen Z take of you, because that's all over TikTok now, where the creator of Euphoria is under fire for kind of sensationalizing these scenes where like is almost getting and stuff. It's kind of gnarly.
What isn't? Well, like if you're gonna get mad at Euphoria, you got to get mad about Narcos. You got to get mad about you know what I'm saying? There's all like every movie has all this killing and all these different things.
No, you bring up a great point.
I don't feel like. I don't hear kids going, Euphoria, that's what I'm gonna do and get high. It's not, you know what I mean? Like I think they're underestimating the intelligence of children or teenagers. Like they know right from wrong, especially if they have great parents at home. And if your parents at home,
common though?
What's that?
Having good parents.
Yeah, I think so. I think for me personally, I mean, just look at us in this room. We are a good, solid group of people, and everywhere you go, there's more. There are far more better people than there is evil, or it just be mass chaos everywhere.
No, I agree with that. It's like you tend to forget like the world around you when you kind of never leave your area because you're of work and stuff. And when I've traveled and gone on the road, I meet people, and no matter what their political beliefs are, they seem to be like really cool, nice people.
Right.
And speaking of,
which in your case, it probably requires good parenting.
Yes, it's good parenting. And some kids are, the crazy part is some kids within the communities that are horrible, most of them, if you went through the different ghettos, whether black ghetto, Asian ghetto, or white ghetto.
What's an Asian ghetto? Those aren't in America.
Maybe Midtown. Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't exist because they don't have
a hut in the Philippines or something.
They come over here already pretty much prosperous in their endeavors, right?
Yeah.
And so they're able to settle in white neighborhoods or cul-de-sac neighborhoods and build their little communities and so on and so forth. But what I was gonna say is within those communities, right? Most people thrive. If you look at the percentage, like they're making it.
Yeah.
So it definitely shows that there's goodness everywhere at a higher level than anywhere else. But the problem is you got people just focusing on the small constantly instead of, it's like you reap or it's like it's kind of like some memory. If you keep saying something and you keep doing something, that's programming people to be this way.
Yeah,
so people are becoming a lot more sensitive because it's constant, instead of also going, this is happening, but also this is happening to set a better balance.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy right now with everything that everybody's doing. Everybody's on pins and needles.
It's true. Yeah. And
that helps open my mind. No, thank you, Doc.
And like bringing it back to the movie, which is, that's why I'm here, everyone. That's what I do. Yeah. I'll let you guys run, and then I bring it back. But Adam Sandler and his community of people that he has is I think what's really endearing about his movies because he casts his friends. He literally has his dad on the Happy Madison. Do you know the Happy Madison logo with the guy that golf? That's his dad. That's an image of his dad. You know, he says terrific. That's Adam Sandler imitating his dad. Terrific.
Oh, that's dope.
So like his dad was very supportive. You know, this movie is actually based on a childhood friend, his friend Kyle. McDonald. No. McDonald was a childhood friend. He was a professional hockey player. They would go. His dad was an avid golfer. They went out. You know, him, Kyle, and Adam. They'd be out on the golf course, and Kyle would always hit the ball further than them.
I see.
So this is, and he was he had a lot of rage too. He's a hockey player. So it's kind of loosely based on some of these things. He actually wrote the movie. So he has these ideas that he's bringing out. Hey, this is based on my childhood friend. So he has that sort of community, friendship, family, like, which is really cool to see in his movies. Like, oh, hey,
the key to his success,
dude. The caddy is Alan Covert.
Oh, I know,
from Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even all the way back then, like, and then. After all, like being in he was in
and touring stand up with him.
He's in The Wedding Singer. I think wasn't he the gay guy in The Wedding Singer, right? He was in Little Nick. He's in all of them. Then he got a lead in Grandma's Boy. That's super cool.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have had that opportunity.
Grandma's Boy, directed by Nick Goosen, who directed Drugstore June.
That's right. Yeah. And it's really cool to see that in his movies. You know, I really enjoy, even if they're like, can be a little, dumb sometimes or whatever. Like, I don't care.
I like that quirky.
I like it.
Wait, Doc,
like
have you ever written a TV pilot or movie or anything?
No. I have had thought about it, but man, I've been
So you've had ideas, because a lot of comedians have like their own pilot, like especially like back in the day, like when Whitney had hers with Chris, things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, I was always about just how do I get to being more electrifying as a stand-up.
Yeah, no, I always thought that was way cooler because I was always more in the writing camp. So I always thought like comedians like that were like, oh, those are like real comedians. Not that the others aren't, but I was just very impressed with it because I was always someone at the Comedy Store or like back in the day, like 2009, 2012. Like I didn't like ever want like a Netflix special or anything like that.
I thought you was just some like drug addict that just hung around. Cause you know how like
it's insane.
I don't know what to do. Because there was like, he know what I'm saying. Because it was so many that that's all they did was just come and hang out.
You thought I was one of them?
Yeah, I thought you was one of the rest of them. I was like, I was just like to get fucked up, huh?
But I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. I'm just sorry, bro.
I made it.
I know.
Like all those people aren't here anymore.
Yeah, that's
went
true.
To Austin, like,
but not just the comedians. I'm talking about there's just the group because as a stand-up comedian, you wasn't aggressive about it.
I did the open mics. I did all the shows here.
Yeah,
I would go out with like people like Sandy, people like that.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I guess you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. You're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're on Bad Friends. There's always a zigzag pattern to like where you're supposed to be.
Well,
you know
with
me,
like, the main thing that got me off of stand-up was working on Love with Apatow.
Oh, okay.
That's
you was on
like
there with Greg Fitzsimmons and all them writing with them?
Well, no, that was on Crashing.
Crash. Oh, Crash.
Yeah, that like it was the same building where like because Ian Edwards was there, but
which going back to the movie, Judd Apatow has an uncredited rewrite of Happy Gilmore,
of course,
and The Wedding Singer.
Yeah, of course.
They say a part 2 may be coming out.
Hey, they have a part 2, possibly this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, get it. I hope
I don't know if they'll be able to keep the magic. You know how it goes, right? That time was just like a special time where you.
It might, but like honestly, like that show Full Swing on Netflix is so fucking good, and it's like making people like more into golf, like how F1 got a rise from Netflix. Because even like I'm not a big golf guy, like I'm bad at it. I don't care about it. Like I thought it was like kind of lame growing up, and then like I watched this show,
bro.
Sick.
That's actually why I got to liking the
Full movie. Swing.
No, Happy Gilmore.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, because I played golf one time with these white dudes at my job back in Detroit, and they gave me a handicap of 25.
They called you handicap? You were black?
No, what the
Wait, I thought they said you're a handicap 120 and that's how much you weighed or something.
No.
Oh.
No. They gave me a handicap of 25, and I went through those, I'm going to say, in the first 4 holes. I couldn't even get it off the tee, bro. I hit it, I got it off the tee, but when I tell you, when I would hit it off the tee, it'd land like a couple feet in front of me, then I hit it again, and more couple of feet. And then they were like, man, just pick up the goddamn ball and just go. I said, fuck. And then I had on triple black. I had on black t-shirt, black shorts. Man, I had a fucking headache. It was 90 degrees. Then I got calluses on my hand because I was
a headache?
Bro.
Fuck everything, dude.
My hands got calluses because I was choking on it too hard. Sound like I was beating off. But anyway, I was but I was choking on the handle too hard.
Jerking off between every hole.
Yeah. For some sort of dopamine.
Man, it was the most horrible experience. But
why were you dressed all in black?
You know,
like
man,
your security.
I don't know
president.
why. I was in my 20s then, and it was just, I was like 21, and my first time going golfing, and I was like, what? I'm just going on the course. This is nothing, right?
Yeah.
And then I got out there. I said, this shit is hard than a motherfucker.
Who were the white guys?
It was my boss, my manager from my department, because I used to work at a Ford dealership out there.
Oh, okay.
So he was like in the golf, and I was golfing with another pro set that he had, not pro set, but another set that he had. So he's 6 feet. I got his long ass clubs. It was just, it was horrible.
Man.
Bro, it was just horrible. I was just terrible out there. And
that night you like called your boys, you were like, yeah, steal all the cars tonight.
But that made me watch golf. And my aunt is an avid golf watcher. She loves, and she's 102. Shout out to Auntie.
Whoa.
Yeah, she'll be 103 next year.
What is a podcast?
102?
Yeah, she's 102.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we talk on the phone almost every day.
Wow,
But
man.
she loves, like, she just
What
loves
do you
golf.
talk about on the phone every day with someone over 100?
Imagine having somebody with dementia, and the
so
same
it's kinda
thing
fun.
all over. It's kind of fun. So then I just listen to the stories over and over. Sometimes I fall asleep, but I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Most part I'm there, and I
Your
just keep
heart's
going
beating.
through. Yeah, because she'll get excited like it's new. So when
Wait,
she get excited,
Doc,
I get excited.
But don't get her too excited. What if you're like, what if, this is really funny. What if you call her just like on a random Thursday, but to her, it's like the first time you've ever called, and it's like a really big deal, and she gets so excited, she gets a heart attack.
Oh, shit. He just tragedy after tragedy with this guy. You know,
I'm just saying.
Or 50 First Dates videotape style.
Oh,
It gets there.
like,
well,
Video
hey,
tape.
me, Ma, this is Doc.
well, you know what? Though?
Every
Like,
day I call you. I
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah.
he's enjoying himself. You're cracking yourself up over there. This guy.
Damn it, Carlos.
Guy.
God damn it.
No, I'm just having fun.
We are having fun.
Comics, man. I don't be.
But what other comics like has written and then written their movies, which some have, but then start their own production company, right? Does Bill Burr might
Bill Burr comedy.
Bill Burr has, but that's quite an achievement to go from stand up to like now I'm
Because it's
owning
like a real one. Because a lot of
Yeah.
actors have that. Like Plan B is Brad Pitt's. He has his Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tom Segura. You got to throw it to him.
YMH.
Oh yeah,
You know,
But what they're doing, I would argue that Segura is doing something even harder because honestly, like Happy Madison, like they don't pay rent at where they have their office. Like it's at Sony, but it's like a deal they have. It's like Segura, it's like a real like
overhead and
like there's nothing. Like he had to buy fucking shit at Best Buy in Austin or whatever the hell and hire Nadav stuff
and
like
invest
that.
and go
Like this-
not from SNL going like, hey, everybody knows her from SNL and
Yeah.
start doing
But that's on a
thing.
smaller scale though. Like Happy Madison and them is on.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's like, I think it was even that's what I'm saying about like Sandler. It's like way easier. Like they have, and also Sandler's money, he's making so much at that time because it's the 90s.
Killing it.
Actually, and his paychecks are one of the few that never went down. He probably makes more money now than like Tom Hanks, Julia Roberts.
because of like, remember all the old SNL on Comedy Central? They'll get a replay. Like every time it gets a replay, it's
But
like
on Netflix, he's like one of those guys with those over $100 million deals, which only like like Tyler Perry and like 2 other people have or whatever.
On
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
But even just 90s in general, that replay of SNL, like I would watch old SNL on Comedy Central all the time with Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, like all those,
Spade.
Spade, all those old sketches that were
Here's
just.
an unpopular opinion.
Oh, here we go.
I never really liked SNL, bro.
Oh,
Bro,
Wait,
SNL. I just never could really get into, like, when Farley was on there, I
About
could watch
Mad
it a
TV.
few. Mad TV, Living Color was my thing.
Yeah.
Living Color was like that.
I mean,
and when Eddie was on
do we
there.
have to say it?
What?
Is it because you're black?
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
What do you mean? It's
all right, Richie,
It's obviously a racial issue.
bring the wine.
No, it was the 90s.
It's time. It's time.
No, it was the 90s. You know what?
What's that?
Unbelievable.
No, Doc. I have something to say.
What's that?
I think it was the OJ time, the riots,
OJ
and you were like, "Fuck Harvard, fuck SNL,
I just went
fuck David Spade."
SNL. You know,
And
I'm
you were
just
like-
not
It's time to whine about it, you guys.
Okay, and this isn't alcohol in mine.
Carlos is grape juice.
Yeah,
Cheers.
for all you Bad Friends fans, it would.
Here's what I want to whine about. Why is everything race with you?
Oh, it's just because it's fun.
Oh, it is fun.
Yeah,
You know what? That's fine.
That-
That's
and you
fine.
got to be like,
But-
he knows I'm a comedian, so I can take
Exactly.
No, that's true.
give it
That's
back
true. That's
to
true.
him. I
Okay.
don't.
Exactly.
Here's what I want to whine about from the movie. There was a scene. So you know the scene where Happy Gilmore is talking with all the guys with the gold jackets, right? It's
Oh,
that
yeah.
cocktail party.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning.
If you look at the background, the extras are literally just staring. There's just a wall of extras, and they're just looking at them talking. They're not talking to each other. They're just standing there for the whole scene. And I went, damn it, this is taking me out of the movie, because
crazy.
wouldn't the AD or the second unit be like, all right, like you cross and
yeah.
it's like, but they're literally just a line of them. And I went,
Really?
God
I didn't pay no attention
damn
to
it,
that.
man.
Now I
I
got to go
didn't
back and
notice
fucking
that.
watch it.
yeah,
But
it
Pete's
just bothered
in
me.
production
And
stuff.
the guy, the black guy that steps out of the crowd and goes, Happy, the gold jacket's yours. Shooter's gonna choke, and then steps back into the crowd.
So
like,
goofy.
it's your turn. Okay. There are those moments where you're like, all right, I can forgive some of these things, but it does. I'm like, oh my God,
But bro-
whose friend was that?
By him being a comedian, what if he had those extras freeze on purpose in the back, bro?
It could be.
Just to fuck with people. It's just like,
Yeah.
like, don't move,
Well,
just
just
stay.
to make the world bizarre.
People are like, what the fuck?
Because the world is already not a real world. Like,
Right.
because they, like multiple people die in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like
They
he
could play
like
net
hits
on
golf balls at like people in houses and stuff. So it could be like, oh, this is just a comedic universe where people are just being weird at this event and
Yeah.
like standing against the wall.
That scene, I love that Will Sasso's in. Who's been on the show.
yeah.
Will Sasso. I love Will, man.
He's great. He's so funny.
So funny. Will Sasso on
Biggest calves of all time.
biggest calves and biggest water bottle of all time.
Oh yeah.
Huge, man. Well, I mean, why?
How do y'all feel about fucking Bob Barker
Oh,
doing his own stunts?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, are you fucking kidding me? He
And
was
after
72.
when he's like punching the air, like, dude, this guy's jacked.
yeah, he was trained by Chuck Norris. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he was fucking. I said, are you fucking? And he's
like
qualified. He's a martial artist. I didn't know this. I said Bob Barker can whoop ass. I'm like, if you would have one of them
Live
contestants.
still?
No, he died.
no, he's no.
Yeah.
Okay.
He died at what, 99, 100 years old?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago when he passed
Yeah,
away. Too.
don't keep calling your relative. That's, I'm telling you. Like, she's, who is it?
My aunt.
Your aunt?
Yeah.
She's outlived Bob Barker.
Yeah.
So we're on bonus time.
Hell yeah.
And Betty White.
Celebrities get,
And
you know.
Betty White.
And Betty White,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
who decided to crap out before 100.
Matter of fact,
So
Gave up.
annoying.
Bob Barker
So
is born
annoying.
the same year my aunt was. She was, because he was born in 23. I think she was born in 23 or 21 or 22.
Whoa.
Yeah, same around the same time.
Man.
Crazy.
Doc, you got good genes in you, man.
Hell yeah, that's why I drink this wine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, Bob Barker scene.
1923?
That Bob Barker scene is so good.
She was 20 during World War II. Or
Yeah.
20 something.
Yeah.
That's so sad, though. To have to
No, wait a minute. 20 doing World War II. Wait.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah, but like,
Around that time.
she was like an adult seeing World War II.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
crazy.
insane. I was gonna say,
How many people?
did you know?
Oh no.
Go ahead,
Wait.
go ahead.
Hold on.
Like,
No, that's okay.
Go ahead
I don't
into
wanna
your
say
dark
it.
goddamn valley. You like to travel down.
No,
this
please.
fucking guy.
If you were born in 1923, you would have sex with a lot of people throughout your life because it's so many years on this earth. But I wasn't gonna ask how many people your aunt had.
So you want to ask how many?
Wait.
How many dudes?
Wait.
How many dudes pound the pussy? Is that what you doing? You fucking sick. You watch granny porn like
I
you know.
almost was gonna ask.
Fucking guy.
And
I'm watching. Fucking eyes
almost
on you.
was gonna
Skeleton,
ask.
Keep your eyes on him. He over there.
I was almost
He
gonna
might
ask.
be
Can I-
feeling you a little bit, skeleton. You, I don't know how far your fetishes go. A little bit of necrophilia too. You might as well just fucking.
I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
I'm sorry. I caught myself asking, and I stopped.
Well, she was married. Well, here's what's crazy. Well, here's the thing about her. She
And she didn't step out.
No, because she was married to
married?
the same man.
No, I'm joking.
She started dating her husband, her belated husband, at the age of 19, and they got married and was married all the way until he passed away in 98.
There you go, Carlos.
There
There's
you
the
go.
answer.
So
Okay,
if you
so
want an
she's
answer,
been dating since '99.
no. Like she said that
She's
she
like,
was
"Doc,
happy.
I'm married to the Lord now.
No, she just was
Fucking
like, she said to herself, fucking else. She just said that
You're killing me, man.
that he was such a great husband, and she said she was happy and that she didn't need love. That was all she wanted for the rest of her life.
So what does she do now?
Sit at home and watch the news. And,
Yeah.
and
You know what, Doc? You're like Happy Gilmore. You are taking care of an elderly
yeah.
person. You're being like that's what's
And I'm
that's
Ben
what's so
Stiller.
you are Ben Stiller. You are totally Ben Stiller.
Bitch, how many people?
Yeah,
fucked
you
in
100%.
Yeah.
You'll have a whole fucking, what was
Yeah.
it, a sweatshop,
Yeah.
quilts and shit.
Yeah.
I can see you doing that. Get your ass to
Clips
the
of my podcast.
Well, your fingers hurt. Well, no, your back's gonna hurt.
That shit was so funny. You know what was a really, I don't know why, bro. The scene that made me laugh so fucking hard, I was just in tears, is the endless love part when they had the hockey arena date
Yeah.
and they do the shot and they do the kiss, and then when they pull back, the dude is sitting on the dude on his from the Zamboni is just sitting there and he's singing his passion because it's like a bipolar moment. Because at first you're like, oh, and then you see him, you're like, oh, goddamn, playboy, you ain't got no bitch, homie. I was like, man, he was just
So
Yeah.
funny.
And then he puts his head down at the end. Like he's sad.
it's like, god damn.
It's such a it's so quintessential Adam Sandler to see like those moments of just like why is there the
loved it.
Zamboni guy singing?
And you have him singing, and then in the background you got them like frolicking. It's just like, what the fuck? He's sad and they frolicking in the back. It's like, what the fuck kind of scene is this?
Yeah.
And I was just at home rolling like, this shit is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, my endless love. So good.
I like when he sings the beginning through the intercom.
Oh, to the girl in the intercom.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'll give you
good.
the happy smoochy woochie. And he licks the intercom.
Doesn't he
The
get in a
kid.
fight like that in Anger Management? I feel like there's also another intercom Adam.
Oh, there
Sandler
might.
thing.
Oh,
I love
can't-
that movie with Jack Nicholson. Because
Yeah, I do.
He has
I
my
do
hair
too.
in that because I have Jack Nicholson has that same hair, so I was always like, oh, cool, another guy.
Also, they got another West Side Story song. I feel pretty.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, so pretty. God damn it! People
wanna
would be
watch
like,
Anger
Pete's
Management.
gay. I mean, I'm married with kids, but they're gonna think
It's okay to be gay.
it is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'm coming out on the podcast. Great. Now I gotta tell.
Now you got to tell your wife. Well, she knows
she-
now.
She knows now. Pete
Yeah,
likes
he's
West
a
Side-
bottom.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait.
And let's put on West Side Story first.
Wait, I have a question. I've heard this on the internet. Thought daughter or gay son?
Thought daughter or
my
gay
God.
son. I take the gay son.
Gay son?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
the thought daughter can wind up having a bunch of kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You ain't getting pregnant in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Give me five.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a gay son and,
Yeah.
just I know he can handle himself out there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
With a daughter, it can get dangerous. You know what I mean? Different baby daddies and shit like that.
Oh, my God.
Because a lot of people who get killed.
And then you got to deal with them. They're like, yo, what up, dog?
Calling me, he beat me. Oh, fuck. Because if my daughter misses, she ain't got self-esteem. So this going to be, it's not quality men, it's drinkers.
What would you do if your daughter called you and was like, Daddy touched me? He grabbed me.
All right, I'm on my way. Me and
what are you drinking right now, though? Liquid Death?
Just water.
Okay, but like in the scene, you're drinking Liquid Death.
What do you mean?
Like when you say you're on your way, you drink your Liquid Death, and then what do you do? And then you
I
call
got more than Liquid Death. I got taking shots. I don't even drink like that. Tequila to the bottom. I'm going over here to fuck. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I can see that.
If I'm so against men touching women violently, and especially because the way I came up as a teenager on the streets and dealing with the streets, and you so the ruthlessness, it makes you like, God damn it.
And you saw it a lot?
A lot, and been out there myself a while and out, so it's like,
oh, like when you would hit women? I'm joking.
Easy. Never.
Damn it.
But the streets, bitch. When you're on the streets, you know.
God damn it, Carlos. God damn it, man.
You're always trying to pry and get some evil out of you.
Well, speaking of women, I always had a crush on Julie Bowen, who played Virginia Bennett.
She looked
the
publicist.
The publicist. She looked so good. I mean, I was like 11 or 12 at the time, just like, oh, she's so hot.
You get a boner?
I mean,
when she was in that lingerie in that bed, I was ready. I was like,
you were ready.
I was ready because she like put her leg up, and I thought, oh, little cheek action right there. I was like, that's it right there.
2 pitchers of beer. Oh,
yeah, I don't discriminate against color. I'm out here.
You know what? My happy place is also. It's also Happy Gilmore's happy place. Like that. Like his happy place is my.
Oh, that's
place.
funny.
That I was like, oh, I want all those things too.
What would be your happy place?
Same thing.
Julie Bowen. So Julie Bowen and lingerie.
Some white chick throb, deep throating. I guess I don't know. I'm just
some white chick deep throating.
You know what though? That's real, and that's real, and I appreciate that, Doc. But I imagine that happy place in the movie where it's like.
I mean, because if I'm gonna have a scene, like if we're talking about happy place like that, then I'm fucking. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not something like that.
Yeah.
That's probably what he wanted to put in there. Pounded.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
I feel like mine would be like I'm in a room, but like everything's edible, but like some of the edible things are Vicodin.
What is this guy?
Wait, go on.
So when you eat it, it's Vicodin, and so it tastes really good, but it makes you feel good.
Okay.
Oh,
and actually, now I'm changing my mind a little bit. It's in a room where everything's edible, but all the things you eat are drugs.
Wow.
So everything has like painkillers in it.
Now you see why I made the Comedy Store comment.
I feel like that's like, that's kind of a dreamland. Everything gets you drunk and everything gets you high.
But it gets you the right amount. It's the perfect amount of where you want.
Yeah, but if you eat more, you can get more, right?
You eat more and it just makes you feel better. It doesn't make you go, oh shit, I ate too much. Because it's your happy place. It's
thank you.
Like literally like no sadness, no ill feelings at all.
You're just in drug Narnia, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that it's just like you're literally eating a chair or the couch or a TV screen.
And like I'm watching like Sports Center and then I'm just like, oh, hold on. 100 milligrams of Vicodin.
I know where I wouldn't want my happy place to be.
Wait. No, actually.
Like on Dumb and Dumber and Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber when he's in the bathroom stall and he's like,
oh, yeah. For a good time. Yeah.
Okay. That's probably my top 5 all-time favorite comedy movie.
And
we did that one.
Santino was on here. That was
that one with him.
He did Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro, that movie, fuck. I watched. I can't even tell you how many times I watched it. It's like every time you go back, you laugh at something new. You're like, I didn't know he did this. That movie.
Yeah. Was the 90s the best time for comedies?
I don't know. Like if you just looking in the past.
Because comedies aren't good anymore. Let's just be real.
I
Comedies
really
are
like
like-
the Apatow era a lot, but I think to get to the Apatow era where comedies were like rom-com-ish and very self-aware, I think you had to have like the Sandler and like Todd Phillips Wedding Crashers era. But I think they were great. But like also the 90s brought us like this, we've talked about like this like Blue Streak and stuff like that. Like there's so many different types of comedies that came out
I mean,
Well,
all the
also-
Jim Carrey
that
comedies.
weren't as dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I think why comedies aren't that good anymore. It's just like everything else. Everything is oversaturated. So the circulation of everything from the past is being shown. So the ideas, like you couldn't see Happy Madison unless it came on HBO again. Where now you can see Happy Madison all over the place, and you can see this. So it's constantly out there, the content, the story content. So how many different types of stories can you
Comedies
generate
aren't
from?
marketable for international audiences because of all our like our sense of humor isn't going to be the same one as like someone in like Beijing. So like our like comedies are just harder to make. So they don't make a lot.
But how did somebody like Eddie Murphy achieve a status where he
Because it was from a different time, right? The 80s.
Oh, yeah.
I mean now like
And they didn't have like streaming, right? Like they
international was just bonus money
Yeah.
back in the day. It's like you just said, like Happy Gilmore made $41 million. Superbad made that in a weekend or 34 opening weekend domestically, and like that was considered a success. Those would all be failures today.
yeah.
Like movies have to make at least like $60 million to be.
Well, that's just because of the cost of living and the production value.
Yep.
It's
Absolutely.
insane right now.
And people are like, well, I'd rather just watch this on my couch at home. Why am I going to the theater?
I do
I'm
that
gonna
all
go,
the time.
I'm going to go see Oppenheimer, right? I'm going to go see,
Right.
Dune 2.
You and I have talked about this. I
Yeah.
watch movies on 1.5 speed on my iPad.
God damn it.
I didn't do that with Happy Madison.
You brought that up.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the 2010 era is good too. We got, 4-year-old virgin. We got Forgetting Sarah Marshall. You know what I mean? We got something about Mary's 90s, but we had Hangover is good. We have a lot of good. Superbad.
That whole crew just brought out great movies, from Ben to Adam to Rob Snyder to
Jim Carrey during the 90s, man. Ace Ventura, Liar Liar, The
Deuce
Mask.
Bigelow.
Deuce Bigelow, another Happy Madison.
Oh,
Another Happy Madison production. Deuce Bigelow. I just love the FBI guy. What do you think of this? I don't know. I got some toilet water splashed up on my dick. Do you think it's infected? I don't know, man. Maybe just go see a doctor. He's always whipping it out. Why? It's
So weird.
But
get
that,
punched in your face for doing shit like that.
but that's Happy Madison. That's the humor. It's goofy, and those old movies are so good. Some of the newer ones I would recommend. You're so not invited to my bar mitzvah.
Right.
I never saw that.
It's Adam Sandler is basically his family, his daughters. His wife is in it too, but a daughter's having a bat mitzvah or a bar mitzvah.
I don't know.
I'm not Jewish, but anyways, the movie's really, it's got that heart that you see. Like we were talking about Adam Sandler is like this family guy. His dad's on the Happy Madison logo. His friends are in it, and this movie feels that way. It's not as funny, but it has laughs, but it's good and it's heartwarming and
Well, the greatest
solid.
thing about Adam that people don't point out, he's really a good actor. Like he sells every character that he plays.
Uncut Gems, Punch Drunk
great.
Love.
He kind of have that Will Smith tone to it, where like Will, even then when he was playing Muhammad Ali, it was kind of like you could still see Will in it a little bit. You know what I mean? But he just sells, and that's what makes the movies as greater they were, because he's so funny and so believable. And when I watch him, I cracks up at him. He's one of the few.
Man, he still makes me laugh. I was laughing really hard still at Happy. I've seen Happy Gilmore like 10 times, but it'd been a while.
Yeah. Well, he actually popped in on either I was hosting Neil Brennan's, I was hosting Owen Smith's show at Westside Comedy Theater.
Oh, okay.
And then he just popped in and did a set. And I just sat there and watched him work on the set. As a matter of fact, it's the one day when he did his first special. Some material from that. And just to watch him, he was actually like very funny, playing with the people. And it was just a great night that night. I think that's the same night he was on stage and Shaquille O'Neal walked by.
Oh, crazy.
And he looked in the window and saw Adam on stage, and it was like, wait, I'm like, what the fuck? It was like hilarious. Shaquille was with some people. I don't know where he was going, but he was walking down that little alleyway. You ever been to West Side Comedy Theater?
I haven't, no.
That's the alley in the back.
Yeah, that little alley in the back.
Street. Yeah.
So he walked by, and you just seen his goofy ass up in the window, and he like, hey.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. So, yeah, man, I really enjoy Adam. I don't think he's not the, like, to me, he's not the greatest stand-up because he's kind of all over the place when he does stand-up.
With music and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I think that's cheating. I like when I see dudes pull out guitars and stuff, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, what would you think when you saw that at the Comedy Store open mic or at shows, at the Improv or places like that?
I don't care for it, but I still watch it and it's fun. It's funny.
I see what you're saying.
Because when you're good, like Dimitri.
Yeah. When you're good, you're good.
Yeah, when you're good at it, you're good at it. But you've seen it.
Yeah, when it's not good. It's
with
like,
an open mic where you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is horrible. When they not really good at it, and which is fine because they're learning or developing, but
you don't want to watch that.
Man, I like to see people just sit there and just take that bomb. Because it's like they hide behind the little jingles, little songs they sing.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, you don't want to bomb like us, huh? It's like, fucking get your ass up there and be raw. It's fuck.
God, I would see people at the Comedy Store open mic with puppets. Like,
oh yeah, puppets. Some of them were pretty funny.
Duncan Trussell?
No, that would have.
He had a little.
Yeah, but it wasn't him.
So bizarre when he's.
Yeah.
But no, like you had Willie Tyler and Lester as paid regular, and then, what's his name? The black dude who used to do his puppet. He was pretty funny with him. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. You would know him if I say his name.
Oh, I don't know.
Big bug eyes, dark skin. He used to be. I forget his name. And he used to always have the little black
Louis
dummy.
Armstrong?
Yeah, oh my.
What's Louis Armstrong?
I'm naming black guys.
But didn't Louis Armstrong bug his eyes out?
Yeah, I'm naming black guys who.
But that's too old. This is a younger guy. This is a guy like maybe a few years older than me.
Yeah, like his grandson.
You know him if you see him. Man, I'm telling you, he
Ron
all
Scipio?
the time. Not Ron.
I know. I'm just naming black guys.
Yeah, he just throwing names out. Jeremy Scipio.
Yeah.
Not Ron.
Jeez, man.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie eyes don't bug out though. But I'm trying. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. Anyway, but Happy Gilmore.
Well, I just like having somebody that can go from. Oh, I forgot. Chris Rock is another person that's done stand-up, movies, produced and done a lot too. But I always admire the people that can like, hey, I started stand-up and I'm creating something bigger, and then can go back to stand-up and go, hey, I didn't lose it. I still got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sandler's one of those only people that like can really like do that I've seen. He sells out like NBA arenas. When I went to Detroit, he did the Little Caesars Arena.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You talking about for stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh shit! But yeah, he's famous like that. But he's funny, and his stand-up on
that's
Netflix.
So rare. I mean, to sell out like an NBA arena is like only like 9 people can do that in America. 12.
Yeah. Oh, right now, or are you talking about completely in the past?
No, right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now,
Louis can do it. Kevin can do it.
Chappelle
Segura can do it.
Rock can do it. Segura can do it. Burr can do it. Yeah, Burr.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's quite a few.
But like, just them alone, it's not a lot.
That's just so. That's the thing that I've always been. I'm gonna say envious, but always been driven by seeing these guys. And Dice Clay, when he was coming around at the Comedy Store all the time and talking to him and seeing what he was when I was younger, like to see people reach a level where you're just the one person. Sebastian.
Oh yeah, it's
like crazy arena.
That's so insane though. It's like it's wild.
Yeah, and
like
that's the beauty of the art form that people don't really ever really be able to understand on the artist end. Because when you're a stand-up comic and you're like, are you kidding me? Like 20,000 people surrounding this one comic, and it's like,
it's crazy.
Fuck. Mm-hmm. It's amazing to tap into.
You know who can do it right now?
Who?
Andrew Schultz.
Schultz?
No, he can. He sold out the Forum.
Okay,
here.
okay.
Sold out Madison Square Garden.
Well, that's because now.
Radio City Music Hall.
Okay.
Yeah, it was either one or the other or both. But I'm
Killing it.
yeah.
But even just then, selling out Radio's Music Hall, City Music Hall, that's what, 6,000 for the.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That one's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard. I can't even sell out fucking the liquor store. I can't. I can't even fucking.
You're like, I've tried.
Yeah,
bitch.
it's like, man, I had when they gave
No,
me a
6,000 you can do, but you can get to, but like 32,000, that's insane. Bill Burr sold out Fenway where the Red Sox play. Like, it's insane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know that Kevin sold out.
Like the actual place where they played, like the fucking grass. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin sold out Lincoln. That one he did.
The
that
Lincoln Memorial?
Yeah. So
No, I'm
100
joking.
No, not that. Ain't that the name of it though? Lincoln Memorial.
I don't.
What is the name of it?
The Lincoln Memorial.
Was he like, I have a dream?
Oh,
Oh, that's what you was talking about. I'm sitting over here like, what the fuck? Ain't it called
Lincoln Center?
Is it called
New York
Lincoln Center?
City?
No, in Philly.
Oh, where they...
Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. He sold
Oh,
it out.
damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, when he shot that movie, he sold it out. So
I
he
thought
had
it was
the
more-
biggest audience. He had like 60
That's
or more.
insane.
It was more than that. But
Wells,
yeah,
I thought it was like Wells Fargo Center next door or something where the 76ers play.
No, he sold out because when he filmed, I forget which one of them
Oh,
specials he did. But
Yeah.
He sold that. He sold it out. So over
I'm sorry about that
65,000.
MLK joke. I thought it was funny.
You racist, Carl.
man, you are really digging your
Hey man, well, you gotta try to get them laughs, Playboy. That's what if you don't take a chance, then you're not a comedian.
Exactly.
Also, I love that line. And
I'm saving you.
and Happy Gilmore, Carl Weathers, I think, is one of his best lines was when Happy Gilmore goes, it's like, they wouldn't let me play.
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's
And he's
so
like,
funny.
Oh, because you're black? Hell no. Damn alligator bit my hand.
That's so funny.
Well, that's all right. I got one of his eyes.
Carries around the jar.
Yeah, the jar. It's fucking
jar.
hilarious.
It was so gross. I got my Din Tai Fung when I saw that scene last night. I was watching it on my iPad and I was like about to eat like chicken fried rice. So I was like, oh, dude, be cool.
And then
I really fuck with you?
What?
You really fuck with you? While you was eating?
Well, no. I was just like, that's not what I want to see as I'm taking a bite of like, like Chinese food. It's all right.
Yeah, you soft.
Yeah, that's
I'm not made for these streets.
That's it? That's what got you?
Yeah.
Come
Things
on.
can get me.
Your last name is Herrera. You're Mexican, so you fucking can get it in.
Mexicans
Playboy.
don't eat crazy eyeball shit.
Yeah, well.
That's like Indian people.
All right, well.
Oh, you got it. I think.
Who eats eyeballs?
Are you actually a Mexican with the last
Yeah.
name Herrera? Okay.
Yeah. My parents are from
I
Mexico
just didn't want to
City.
be racist.
Also, wait, are there any Mexican golfers?
I don't know. Probably.
Well, no, Sergio Garcia is
Wait.
Spain.
He's
Spain.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Spain. You got, no, Marlinari isn't. He's Italian.
Yeah, Mexicans kind of don't. They just do their own thing. They just sell drugs and shit like that, like the cartel,
No, I'm trying to.
and play soccer.
You don't have anybody.
Their sport is selling drugs.
Yeah, that's
What sport do you play? Selling drugs?
Yeah, the Mexicans, they just fuck with cartels and La Liga down there.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They have the
soccer
NFL
is heavy
games.
for Mexicans.
They have the
That's-
Mexico City NFL game there sometimes, and
Got some greats came out of there.
I hate when they have like NBA games down there or like in London or anywhere else. I'm like, come on, dude.
Who?
Like when the NFL plays in London, or like
Oh, in other countries?
yeah, or when the NBA, like
They don't have the excitement for it.
It's also like at a weird time. Half the time, the court looks weird, and I'm like, nah, dude, it needs to be here.
The basketball is a little bit more worldwide but football, when they do it, it's like, what? They don't even play
Yeah,
that type of football. It's
always
called
like a
football over there.
shitty
and it's
team
a
that
different-
plays there too. It's like the Panthers will play like in London, and they act excited about the Panthers.
It's
You're like,
hilarious. It's just a business move, United States business move with other countries.
Carlos, have you ever played golf, or do you play golf at all?
No, I played golf like 4 times in my life. I'm really bad.
Really?
My brother-in-law loves it, so I would just go on the cart and drink, and we would like play music and stuff
I
like
mean, that's the only reason to play golf is like to drink during the day.
that. Oh, I would smoke so many. I would have. blunts.
that too.
Yeah.
But that too. But
How
like,
the fuck do y'all golf? That shit is so difficult to me. I couldn't be on there.
Oh,
even
I'm not
with
really
a
doing
glass
it.
of-
My brother-in-law
Doc,
would do it.
the reason why you golf, the reason why you get drunk is so you forget how bad you're playing, and you're just like, well, I'm just gonna get more fucked up, because it's an excuse to drink during the day, and it's you're with your friends and you're literally driving while drunk. They give you, here are the keys to the golf cart, and you're like, all right, well, I'm seeing double, but here we go.
Fucking hell. I wonder if you was drunk and you crashed and hurt somebody, would you get a DUI?
I've crashed one. I've crashed into a tree.
What the
You
fuck?
can get a DUI on a bicycle.
Yeah, but no one was around.
Wow.
I mean, this was like 15 years ago. We were taking shots at the bar. We got rowdy, and we crashed.
I don't know why.
My friend had to bail out of the golf cart before I crashed into the tree, and then I just went into the steering wheel, almost flew through
I don't know why.
the windshield.
I just felt like golf is just for pure squares until you hear about their lives and Tiger Woods, and you're like, these dudes, it's like every other fucking dude.
I know, they're on private jets.
Yeah, fucking partying with whores, and you're like, drugs, popping pills. I'm like, they just like everybody else. It's like, you just think they're like these cul-de-sac dudes that's like, no offense.
No.
You're not from them.
No.
Are you from the cul-de-sac? No, you're from the farm, right?
Farm?
Farm life.
No, hell no. What do you mean farm life? I'm from here.
I thought you was from Iowa.
No,
I
man.
did this shit to you again, Pete. God.
Iowa?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Why did I, for some reason.
Why? No, hold on.
Just George and them.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's, okay. George's from Michigan.
Right.
Bryce from Wisconsin.
Right.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
George and they are
For some reason,
country.
you in Iowa in the cornfields. That's for some reason. That's where I keep having you in, and I don't know why.
You know what? I do look like a good old boy.
Yeah.
You know, because my size, right? And
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm
big
saying.
white
That's
dude
what
from
I'm saying.
middle of the country. So
What
I don't blame you for that. Because
Yeah.
I
No
do kind of
Diddy.
give that.
No Diddy.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
I was just saying no Diddy.
You just throwing that out random?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What is no Diddy?
Because he was talking about your body and stuff. And I'm
he
like,
don't
no
know
Diddy.
no Diddy.
No. Okay.
Okay, well.
Man, you're really throwing some shit.
I'm
out
just
today.
tired and hungry.
God damn it, man.
I'm tired.
Every time we're talking, you think I'm from Iowa. He's saying no Diddy.
I love it, man. That's
Man.
color.
Talking about your aunt and how many bodies she has. I mean, what's going on today?
Her body count. He's like, she's killed 10 people. I'm in the other one, bitch.
Any dark thought you have, you can live vicariously through this guy. Like,
I'll say it for you.
He'll just go ahead and like, go ahead, Carlos.
But I like it. I like Carlos's dark thoughts. I want them to come out.
I got a message from a girl on a dating app. I just looked at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling you what I was doing.
He's-
I got reception
Okay,
on the island.
So Andres is gone for 2 days, and Carlos is on a dating app because he has one bar left, and he's what? Doing to come to the island? Carlos?
No, I turned it on to look for guys so I could see if I could find Andres. But
Okay, Andres
Are
is
you
on
on
Grindr. That's your excuse. Andres is. Oh, let me look for Andres on Grindr.
I'm getting confused. Wait.
I
So
got,
you're gay?
no.
What the fuck is going on?
I put it to look for guys because I was assuming Andres may be on the app, so I want to see if he's around.
Wait. So the first thing he does
Wink, wink. I get you.
when he gets to mainland is, I'm going to sign up for Grindr. So Carlos, oh, you know what? Maybe he did because he knows
You know Andres was
You-
gay.
Yeah, you know what? He knows you. He's like, Carlos will find me.
No,
He'll find me
Andres
this
told
way.
me he was... No, you know what? Actually, now that Andres isn't around, I can spread some rumors about it. Andres definitely 100% told me that he was gay and in love with Skeleton and that he had to leave because he knew that Skeleton could never have his kid because Skeleton has no uterus.
Fucking, what the fuck are you
He
talking
said he kept
about?
trying to fuck Skeleton and that his cum would just go straight there.
Wow. This is... should I even be here to this? I don't know. That's
my-
just...
Skeleton was not that white before Andres got here.
God damn it. Well, Skeleton does give a really toothy blowjob.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You've been doing that too? Have we all been fucking Skeleton's face?
I mean,
Not
yeah,
me.
but
Not
Skeleton.
me.
Guys, what is your favorite line from this movie? What is the line or joke that made you laugh the most out of the entire movie?
That's high quality H2O. The Water Boy.
I don't.
No, damn it! God.
You know what my favorite?
Okay,
my
Doc, we'll
favorite-
go to you. What's your favorite?
My favorite is when Ben Stiller comes into the nursing to the quilt sweatshop.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Turn your volumes up." fucking bro, I'm over there crying
We're
because
increasing arts and crafts by 4 hours today.
that line just had me just laugh out loud when he said that. I said, "This fucking guy."
But even when Ben Stiller like slaps his phone, like his flip phone up like that, even that action alone, he's so funny that just doing that movement, like done with this call, all right, turn your volume, it's like those little things, and this is what Christopher McDonald is really good at too in the movie, is like those little things that you see that's like, this is funny, this is good time, there's just something there that's like, this is funny. My favorite line is when, you know, the guy with the nail in the head, right, is like, "Oh, shooter, you're trying to hit the green from here? Happy Gilmore did that about an hour ago." Yeah. And then shooter turns around and goes, "Well, good for Happy." Oh my God! Oh my God! And he sees this monstrous beast, and he's trying to hit his shot.
Oh yeah.
Good for Happy Gilmore. It's the way he delivers that line is so funny. It's so like, if another actor were to do that, it could come off as like, oh, that was weird. But Christopher McDonald
sold it.
He sold it, and that's why this movie's so funny. Is that all those actors and those side characters like are selling these goofy things that if another actor took over, if Kevin Costner said that line, we'd be like, oh.
It's the same thing with Bob Barker. I feel like Bob sold everything because you know who they originally wanted, right? Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon. That's
I'm
right.
like, oh, that would have been so hard.
It wouldn't have hit.
And then to find out that not only did they get Bob Barker, but he actually had the script changed to where he would win the fight. Because I think originally Adam was supposed to beat him up in the script, and then he had it changed. Right, and then he wanted to do his scenes because he wanted to show off his little martial arts experience. Yeah. And you can see when he's snapping the jabs, and I'm like, and it's his punches, and he's doing his strikes. I'm like, wait a minute,
he's into it.
Yeah, it's like fucking. He looked like a fucking old ass robot when he's doing it, but it's like, he know a little something. Though,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite line or thing that made you laugh the most?
When he keeps hitting the people with the golf balls at the beginning from the house. That just like every time makes me laugh so hard.
Really?
Yeah. What do you mean, really? That's what makes me laugh, Doc.
Okay.
No, I like it. Yeah. But I also like that inside the house is like, hey, I'm not taking the house, right? It's the government taking the house, or it's the government taking her stuff. And then he goes, well, Grandma. Well, Happy Gilmore goes, oh, hey, Grandma. Well, we still have the house. He's like, you're really gonna hate me. We're gonna have to take the house too. You hate me, don't you? No, I don't hate you. Smash cut to him flying through the glass, through the window, and then he goes, oh, he hates me. But even that guy, even the IRS guy, is having a moment, a comedic moment. So it's like every single person in this film, side character, is having some sort of comedic moment.
That's great,
and it's just filled with comedy. And those side characters make the movie. Like you said, the Zamboni guy, the guy's shaking his head, like, what are you doing? The homeless caddy.
Yeah.
Even this first caddy with the weird yellow hair.
Oh, yeah.
Is an odd
funny.
thing.
Why they casted him.
Kevin Nealon. There's so many people in it that make the movie, and that's what Adam Sandler movies do. It's a collective. It's a bunch of people together that sell the comedy to you. And it's not just Adam Sandler. It's like, hey, hire my friends. I'm going to hire these people that I know, and you're all going to have funny little moments in it.
Yep. It goes back to what you were saying. Without those little small supporting roles, it wouldn't be as great.
No.
Everybody has to sell their part in order for the movie to really be great. And they did it perfectly. And you see that that's in all the best comedies. They sell their roles, even like when y'all was saying with Dumb and Dumber, the guys, all those guys sold their roles so perfectly. Even like the old lady on there when he says, "Don't you go dying on me."
Yeah.
Like her response and her face, you laugh. It's little details like that makes every moment real and then funny. I love that shit, man. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, and he's he's still making movies. Adam Sandler is still killing it. Happy Madison still, he's got a great Netflix deal. You know, he's probably gonna make Happy Gilmore 2. Like he's still at it, and he's still, you know, in the game. And I hope he continues. Not every movie is good. You know, like I've seen some that are like, I don't know if I can get through this. Yeah. Right. But he makes so many that there are some, like I've found some that I'm like, hey, I'm actually laughing at this. And there's still a movie where it's like, I can get a laugh from. And that's hard to do. I feel like with new comedies, it's not easy to get laughs out of you.
Of course.
Because it's just not the same.
Yeah, I think too, like, it's so difficult for somebody to be a young comedic star, and then when they get older, it seems like something happens. They lose, like, I don't know if it's timing or if it's just something's lost. And I don't know what that is. It's a rarity you get a Neum, what is his name? From Naked Gun? I don't know why I'm forgetting his name.
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen. Yeah. It's a rarity, or Jerry Stiller, where these older guys are just funny no matter what you put them in as time goes on, or even Jonathan Witherspoon. It's these guys, you put them in, but those main stars like Adam and them, for them to carry that weight over the years, it's very impressive. Oh, yeah. So it's interesting. I'm always like eager to see, even if it may not be a good movie, I just want to see how Adam's going to be in this next one. Can he, at this age, still continue that greatness? Because it's fun to see people just continue that.
Hell yeah.
And I think he'd just be having fun with that shit, more so than anything. So we'll see. Yeah. But actually, we wasn't even supposed to know that Happy Gilmore is coming out.
And Christopher McDonald, I think, at first like leaked it. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're working." Then Adam like confirmed it, and
interesting.
Yeah, so I think it's going to happen this year, and
crazy.
I'm excited for it. It probably not going to have the same magic.
Yeah.
Right, but I will watch it.
Of course.
And I think Christopher McDonald is coming back. I think he's going to try to get all of that same cast back, which is cool. Yeah. I hope Ben Stiller is in it. Yeah. Somehow, but you know, how does an orderly at a nursing home fit in? I don't know, but that's such a iconic part of Ben Stiller. It's so quotable. You know, all his lines. Back. Yeah, he actually. They had him back in Hubie Halloween. Oh, really? If you've seen Hubie Halloween, he's in there as. And my wife and I always use this line with our kids, because he's in a. So in Hubie Halloween, it starts out with a guy that's in some sort of insane asylum. Ben Stiller is the orderly there at this insane asylum, same look, and he's going in. Right. He's going in. He's checking on this patient or this person, and he goes, "Hey, hello, sorry to trouble you." And he goes, "You know, oh, what's the matter? Did you pee-pee in your sleepy?"
That's right.
And so my kids are like, "Oh, did you pee-pee?" I've been using this pee-pee in your sleepy line because it's so dumb.
I'm gonna use that.
Oh, did you pee-pee in your sleepy?
Doc, I'm gonna text you that tonight.
Yeah, pee-pee
at 3 a.m.
Fucking guy.
Yeah. So for anybody that hasn't seen Adam Sandler, that hasn't seen Happy Gilmore, you haven't seen Adam Sandler. Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah. Hasn't seen Happy Gilmore. Why should they watch this movie, this 90s cult classic, Happy Gilmore?
If you're a golfing fan or a hockey fan, just the merging of the two is just brilliant. That right there alone sets the tone of what is this? What the fuck is going on? And the chaos is at the same time it's
a fish out of water story.
It has like a gentle chaos to it. It's not.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's like there's all this shit going on, but the main point is, how do I help my grandma?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you got all of this shit where he's wilding out and then he's breaking up with his girl and fucking, you're like, what the fuck?
It balances the character because he has all this rage.
Yeah.
Yet, but I'm doing this because I want to take care of my grandma. So it makes him a lovable guy, even though he's got all this horrible rage issues, right? That it's like, I'm doing this for a good cause. I just want to get money for my grandma so she doesn't have to be in this terrible nursing home where Ben Stiller is harassing the fuck out of her.
Yeah. And with Virginia, her character, how she's able to counteract him and bring him, because that's like real life. It's like that's why people go to therapy. She's like his therapist in a sense. She knows how to bring that shit down. Like shut it down.
But also she has the motive of, hey, this guy's a publicity like dream.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's bringing all these new people, so it's like she's also, you know,
she just want to fuck. Just say it. She wants to fuck.
She wants the dollar signs, but then also. Then she does want to fuck.
She want to fuck. She was trying to fake like she was so like
just as friends. Yeah.
That lingerie, that's who you really are. That's the woman. You're ready.
Yeah. 2 pitchers of beer.
Yeah.
Carlos, why should people watch this movie?
Because probably a lot of people have stopped watching it over time, so it's older now. So just go back and enjoy like a classic Adam Sandler movie if you haven't seen it. That's what I would have to say.
Do you think they're going to be sensitive towards it?
Not if they're already used to Sandler movies, no.
Yeah, and there's nothing too crazy. It holds up. There's nothing like, there is the little person with the like little fake horse that's like slapping himself on the ass. Like that's
funny.
That's his happy place is a little person like riding a fake horse.
I film little people.
Wait, what?
But he employed them. When I see a little person,
hold on.
What did he say?
Like
explain yourself.
When I see little people, I take out my phone and I I zoom in.
No, that's no, man. This was a role that somebody did an audition for. You know, he's Adam's probably like, hey, let me see you with this fake horse and pat yourself on the ass. Oh, you got the part. But you're just going, oh, I haven't seen. You're just pointing the camera.
I think they're funny.
You son of a bitch.
Little people are like,
leave them alone.
What candid camera porn is to dudes that be taping women's asses.
I'm not jerking off to it.
Well, you never know.
Okay,
that may be your thing. That may be your thing.
We'll see you guys next week. We'll leave it on little person porn.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Jesus Christ.